Hi, my name is Suzanne and I'm a transgendered person. I've been really intrigued by what has been going on in the recent times and I needed to say this piece before camera. See, it is since 134 years since our colonial masters who invaded our country decided to also invade into our privacy. Invade our privacy means actually they forced us in such a way that our culture, our religion, and our history would be subjugated to this law that they brought in. Strangely, our two past colonial masters, the Dutch and the Portuguese, never for one moment thought that they should introduce such laws into our culture and our history. Going back more than 134 years, from the time of the Mahavamsa and the Chulavamsa, our culture and our history does not record this as a criminal activity. It means, one thing, that this was an accepted form of life. Everyone, whether they be straight, LGBTQI, or whatever it was known in those days, were treated with equality and respect. The kings of ancient times, as I read on Google recently, hired boys who have beautiful long hair up to their waist, young, handsome looking boys, the purpose for which is not known and will not be interpreted by me as to what it meant, nor has Google in those articles tried to interpret what it meant. However, the strange fact is that today the common law of this country is Roman Dutch law, which governs many segments of our society. Even more strange is that in all of our commercial transactions, British law is the predominant law. Even more strange, this particular law that infringes on the rights and equality of a certain segment of people who enjoyed this equality 2500 years ago and thereafter is not part of our common law, the Roman Dutch law, but part of British law, which British law confining itself to commercial law only. So this law actually it was brought about with one main reason, to subjugate the citizens of the country that they have invented, our land, Sri Lanka, and to coerce them into accepting their religion, their forms and cultures and way of life. It's sad that this law has been there in the books of our country for so long with no action being taken. Going a little further, we are in a modern age and era. If we look at every segment of society in our country today, from our ruling classes, from the Houses of Parliament, right down to the upper echelons of society, to the professionals, and going percolating down even to the poorest strata of society, we see this kind of thing which they deem, within quotation marks, criminal activity. I don't see anything criminal in this. I am a transgender and I belong to a segment of people with whom I am proud to be associated with. I am sure all the other segments of LGBTQI would share the same views. All we ask is equality and to be treated as a normal human being within the laws of our country and not to be discriminated at all.